Hey guys, I'm just gonna wait for some people to jump on. Sorry I'm a bit late. Oh, wow, it was hard to center. All right, well, I was having some technical difficulties and now I'm good. Facebook keeps changing its technical things and I get very confused, so I have to ask Dave to help me. So yeah, if you're just joining, welcome. You can grab a nice warm drink if you want. I made myself some tea, some detox tea from T2. So yeah, you can grab like a glass of water, a nice warm drink. We'll just wait a few more minutes. Also, if you wanted to have, sorry, I'll just turn that on Do Not Disturb. Sorry. Yeah, if you guys want to journal, I always encourage to journal. Because you never know what's going to come up, what you want to write down to remember later. So yeah, I always encourage a nice warm drink and a journal. A nice comfortable seat, of course. And if you're here, you can say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're from. And yeah, so I can't see who's actually here. So let me know how you're feeling this evening, and we'll start in a few minutes. I'm feeling good this evening. Pretty relaxed, feeling accomplished, and I've cleaned my house nice and clean. So yeah, if you're just joining, let me know if you're here. I can't see who's here, so just send me a wave, send me a comment if you want. And thanks for joining. So we can start now, I think. So just find a nice comfortable seat. And I just wanted today to come onto here and talk about fear, and just ignore my kitty. So yeah, I was reflecting a bit about fear and control and all of these things. So if we think a bit about fear, we think a bit about being scared of things happening to us, maybe for example, like fear of losing a relationship, fear of losing someone to death, for example, fear of losing your job, or fear of, could be anything really, fear of the unexpected, fear of maybe your unstable home life, your finances. So I was just thinking a bit about fear, how sometimes it tends to control our lives. If we let it, obviously, if we get consumed in our thoughts, we get consumed in, we go on tangents and we start thinking about the worst thing that can happen. So a lot of us tend to like live in this kind of heightened state of stress and anxiety, and like it can eventually lead to anxiety and all of these mental health issues, and yeah, and then it obviously causes this fight or flight kind of anxiety response where our adrenals are kicking in, our fight or flight, our sympathetic system is kicking in, and over time this has a detriment to our health, and yeah, it can cause weight gain, it can cause all of these health problems. So I was thinking about it, and why do we have fear? And I feel like a sense of control, wanting to control our environment, our external, even in our internal environment all the time. Obviously, to an extent, it's nice to plan and things like that, but wanting to control everything can sometimes lead to fear, or fear can lead to control. And yeah, and I feel like a lot of societal influences can be based on fear and control. So thinking more about that, like, for example, controlling every little thing can be quite detrimental in a way, if you think about it. So I was thinking of how can we let go of all of this? How can we let go of control and fear so that we can come to a place of stillness, a place of peace, a place of comfort in our own skin, in our own environment. We can just practice letting go, just practice trusting in the divine, trusting in, when I say divine, I can mean God, I can mean just the universe, the higher power, or it doesn't even have to be a higher power, it could just be in what is. So trusting in what is, really letting yourself surrender, letting yourself take a deep breath, find the space in your body and in your environment, and just look around and see what is, and just go with that, go with the punches, go with the flow. Let go of fear, let go of control, and just allow, just really allow. And I left that space, just that little pause on purpose, because sometimes when we leave that space, when we leave that pause, we're like, why isn't she speaking? What's next? Why? What's going on? But what if we could just take a step back and let that space just be? What if we can explore that space? And that's the end of my sentence. So yeah, I was playing around with these thoughts today, and I wanted to incorporate that into meditation. So I'll guide you through a nice meditation now and exploring these kind of themes. And you can let me know how you feel afterwards. If you feel emotional, that's normal. And just let it be, let it happen, because it's what is meant to be right now. Right, on that note, just finding a nice comfortable seat and closing down the eyes, letting your hands sit on your lap or on your knees or wherever feels comfortable. And feel free to move around during this meditation if you get uncomfortable with your legs. You can lie down, you can sit against a wall or on a chair if you prefer, if you're more comfortable. Just want you to be able to let your mind completely be and let it immerse into this meditation. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in the belly, in the chest, and gently let it out. And again, deep breath in and exhale out. And just start to breathe normally in and out through the nose. Just finding yourself in the present moment, here and now, on your cushion or on your chair, wherever you are. And just notice how your body is feeling this evening. Notice the quality of the mind, quality of the breath. Listen to the noises around you. And start to come inwards. Listening to the breath and the heartbeat. Breathing in and out at your own pace. And whenever you have a thought that comes in, it's almost as if you're shining a light on this thought, bringing complete attention to it. Notice it, thank it for coming, and gently letting it go. Coming back to the breath. And with each breath in and out, I want you to pay attention to the brief pause at the top of the inhale and at the bottom of the exhale. And notice that space, that pause, that in between. And just bring some appreciation to it. Thanking yourself for the awareness. And as we continue to breathe gently and fully, I want you to start paying attention to your internal environment. Just noticing how your body is feeling. And now you're just going to see a little child several meters in front of you. This child is around 2 or 3 years of age. They look alone and potentially a bit lost. No one else around. And as you approach the child, as you come closer and closer, you look at this child and you notice that this is you. This is you back when you were 2 or 3 years old. As you look down at this child, you kneel down so that you're at their level. And you look them in the eyes and you see what looks like fear and potentially even a bit of sadness. And this is at a time in your childhood where you felt maybe alone or sad, maybe frightened. It's not at a time of happiness, it's a time of hardship. And you look at yourself in the eyes and give yourself a massive cuddle. You pick the child up in your arms and hug them, embrace them, and transferring love and acceptance until their little bodies are filled with even more love and even more acceptance. It's exactly what they need in this moment. Looking at yourself, holding your little self, you tell yourself that there's no need to be afraid, that there's no need to be worried, that everything is okay. You tell them they're perfect the way they are, that the world is safe, that they are loved, not only by themselves, but by others around them. And you tell yourself not to worry, that they're supported, not to be scared, and they are not alone. And you give yourself a bigger cuddle than you did before, and you truly hug and tell them that you love them, that you love you. You can tell yourself anything else you want to at this moment that I haven't mentioned already. And you tell yourself that life works in mysterious ways and that everything is happening in divine timing, for a reason, for a purpose, and that all the lessons they will learn will be so that they can be the person you are now. And before you leave your little self, you let he or she know never to forget that they are not alone, that they are loved, that they are safe, that they are cared for and supported, that the world is a safe place for them to be. Whenever they need help, that you will come back to them and give them whatever they need. And let your little self know that you forgive them and ask for your forgiveness in return. Will they forgive you for maybe being a bit critical on yourself throughout the years? For judging yourself and judging others? Allow yourselves to forgive each other for everything you've done, because all you need and all you deserve and want is love and to be loved. And you're receiving this now. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Place both hands on your heart center, one on top of the other, and start to breathe deeply in your chest, filling the heart chakra with love and compassion for yourself and your past self. And forgiving yourself for ever being hard on yourself as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, and who you are now. Thank your little self for coming forward. And as they walk away, you sit on your own with the little child still in you. And we let go of control, of fear. This is a choice. We're making this choice now together, supported by one another, so that we can step into our divine alignment. We can step into our full selves, our fullest potential, and our highest timeline. Let us choose us. Let us trust in divine, in the universe, in God. I want you to take a few more deep breaths in your chest and imagine your energy field expanding in 360 degrees in all directions. You can choose a color and imagine this light starting from your center of your chest and expanding wider and wider. Feeling this positive energy we've cultivated. Spreading out further and further. And the more we spread our energy field, the more power we have. We're not giving away more energy, we're actually creating more and more. We have this unlimited divine energy that is expanding and expanding. We're just going to ask the universe, please give us strength to trust in you, to let ourselves be in alignment, and to let ourselves follow whatever instinct we have, whatever creative spark that comes to our field, so that it can lead us to our highest timeline, to where we need to be, what we need to do, where we need to go. Allow these downloads to come in easily, effortlessly, and freely. Allow us to drop our fear and our sense of control with things that we cannot control. Things that are not meant to be feared because it holds us back. Let us release these to the earth so that Mother Gaia or the earth's energy can transmute it back into neutral and positive energy. Source to come through us, to guide us. All of our blocks and all of our negative energy to fall down towards the earth as we breathe in and out through our chest. When we breathe out, we imagine the stress and the tension just exiting our body, going out through our legs, our feet, our torso, wherever you want to imagine. Beautiful. Just taking a few more deep breaths in and out. If there's anything else you wish to ask for, to manifest, to help you with, you can ask Divine, your higher self, to invite anything else in. Letting go, letting go, letting go. What else can we bring into our lives now that we've created all of this extra space in our minds, bodies, and souls? What else is possible now that we have all of this awareness, all of this love, all of this vibrant energy buzzing inside? Taking one last deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day. And exhale out the mouth. Let it go. We'll take one more deep breath in. Deep breath, a little bit more air. And let it go out the mouth. I want you to come back to that color in the center of your chest. Seeing that color vibrate bright. I'd love to know what color you have and you're connected with today. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, coming back to your room and the body. And I love to ground myself after all that with a nice sip of tea or water. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know how you found it. Feel free to journal anything that you've felt, anything that's come up, any ideas, inspirations. It's great to write things down like that because it's great to be reminded afterwards. And yeah, if you want to take the rest of the evening nice and easy, that would be amazing. If you take a nice bath, just see what kind of insights come up. And yeah, just see how you go over the next few days. Make sure you drink lots of water, and if any new inspirations come up, just write them down. I know! Went fast, right? No, thanks, Ricky. Yeah, I know. It went so fast. I'm like, maybe I should do 2 a month. I don't know. I just love it. I just have so much fun. And yeah, I really try it beforehand just to tap into who will be watching it, just even like with the replay, and just ask for like divine guidance for those who will be watching it. So hopefully it resonates and it helps. And yeah, I would love to do another one to kind of branch off this one, more about like bringing in that creativity, that flow of source energy, and maybe do a bit of like a creative piece. Yeah, I'm feeling really creative after that. I don't know if anyone else does. I'm like, what can I do? But yeah, thank you guys. So nice to hear from you. And let me know how you go. If you guys have any ideas on things I could do in the group, any support, or like it could be something supportive, educational, or something fun, then I'd be open to ideas. Yeah, awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I feel really energized actually, rather than relaxed. I feel like I can stay up for like 4 more hours. Hopefully no one has to wake up really early, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I might do a Q&A at some point as well. That would be fun. I'm just really getting inspired after this. Anyways, I really appreciate everyone who watched or watches this in the future. And yeah, thank you and have a good night. Bye.